Graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on, barreled out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
What is up, everybody? All right, we're back for another game tonight. We got Packers and Bears. What does this have to do with the Eagles, JJ? Well, of course, if the Packers beat the Bears, the Green Bay Packers would then be the 3 seed, and the Philadelphia Eagles would then jump to the 2 seed. The Packers are 9-4-1. The Bears are 10-4. The Bears do have the tiebreaker against the Philadelphia Eagles because they beat them on Black Friday. The Packers lost to the Eagles, and the Eagles have the tiebreaker against them, but they would also be half a game, the Eagles, above them. So Jordan Love is out there. It's a 2nd and 9, and now make it a 3rd and 9 as the Packers, 4 plays, 25 yards, manufactured in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So the Bears won the coin toss. They deferred, and the Packers received the ball first. There is Matt LaFleur, the head coach for the Green Bay Packers. 3rd and 9. Bears Nation standing on up at Soldier Field. Let's go. We are Packers fans tonight. Love in the gun. Gets the snap. Drops back. Looks to the right. Throws it. First down. Cut by Romeo Doubs. Doubs wide open. Johnson. Jonah Johnson, that is. Left him open. And nice catch there by him. Jalen Johnson, excuse me. Okay, nice stuff. How's everybody doing tonight? Let us know down below. Eagles did get a win. They are in the playoffs again, and they have won the NFC East. Let's go. 12 minutes to go in quarter number 1. And here's the snap, a jet sweep, and a run to the outside past the 20 and down to the 16. Back at the line of scrimmage is Matt Golden. He just got back there. They ran a jet sweep and really didn't necessarily work out. Okay. Sorry that we were a little bit late. I do have to apologize about that. I had some stuff that I had to take care of, though. Let's go. Wise Court is back. Let's go. All right. All right. Packers are in the red zone. Let's go, baby. Come on. 2nd and 10. I know it's not 3rd down, but I got to play the 3rd down music. Love in the gun against the snap. He's going to hand it off to his running back, Josh Jacobs. Runs in between the hash marks and gets down to about the 14. Got to the 14. It'll be 3rd down territory now. They'll actually say that he got to the 13. So that does sort of help a little bit. But 3rd and 7. And Josh Jacobs is going to go on over to the sideline. Not being used in this play. 221 rushes this year, 13 touchdowns, 896 yards. We are Packers fans in this game. Empty backfield for Jordan Love. Triples to the right. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Love gets the snap, drops back to the 20, throws it, and that's going to be caught by Doubs. Did he get the first down? Did he get it? I don't think he did. He's just shy. And Green Bay is going to take a timeout here with 9:51 to go in the first quarter. As they are at the Bears 7, they have got to get to the 6. And Matt Nagy, who was going to go for it on 4th down, it seemed, or at least try to draw them off sides, will have to burn a timeout. Sorry if we were... I jumped a little bit because I looked ahead, but I apologize about that. Wasn't thinking. Timeout taken. James is here. What's up, James? DN is also here. How are you? Man, I apologize about those Commanders, but man, we had to do what we had to do, my friend. But speaking of the Commanders, if you guys want really good coverage of Commanders football and Nationals baseball, my guy does an incredible job. You should definitely go check him out. He is absolutely awesome. His name is District Nation. Mods, drop his link down below. 4th and 1. And the Packers offense is going to stay out there. Get in. Get it in. Come on. Get that 2 seed, Philly. Get that 2 seed. 9:51 to go in the first quarter. Loving the gun again. Dobbs in motion, going from left to right. And Watson to his right side, too. 15 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to go back under center. And Love will line up again. 5 seconds to go, and he gets the snap. He is looking to the right side, throws it, and it is incomplete. No flags thrown at all, and the Bears defense does its job. And so the Bears will take over at their own 7-yard line. Love tried to go for it on 4th down. Good coverage. It was Trey Edmonds who was right there to cover Romeo Dobbs. And the throw was just to his right. Darn it. Darn it. I'm not shocked that they didn't run the ball there, but that did not work out well. Darn it. They come away with nothing. They don't get 3 points. They tried to go for the kill, and they didn't get it. So the Bears take over at their own 7-yard line. We'll talk about the Bears. The Bears right now are 10-4. This team has played really good football. I mean, Ben Johnson has done just an awesome job as their head coach. And you got to give them a lot of credit. They beat the Cleveland Browns. They won 31-3. They did lose a heartbreaker to the Green Bay Packers, but before that, I mean, they beat Cincinnati. They won 47-42. They also won a nice game against Minnesota, 19-17. They beat Philly. They beat Pittsburgh. They've been playing really good football, and with the teams that they've played out in front of them, they have really just done their job, and that's been the name of the game for them. This is obviously a huge one against the Packers. It's huge in a lot of ways. Tiebreakers and also still an outside chance at the 1 seed. So there's seeding involved and confidence boosting and all that sort of stuff. So it's a big game for them, of course, and a big game for the Green Bay Packers too. What else was I going to say? I once in Romeo Dobbs, Jaden Reed as their 3 receivers, Luke Musgrave as the tight end, Rasheed Walker at left tackle, Aaron Banks at left guard, Sean Ryan at center, Anthony Belton at right guard, and Darian Kennard at right tackle. All right, here come the Bears as they go out there and start shop at their own 7-yard line. And Caleb Williams is going to hand it off to DeAndre Swift, who gets past the 10, and he's down at the 15-yard line. That was a 9-yard run. That was actually Monangai that got it, not DeAndre Swift. Apologies about that. Kyle Monangai this year, 14 games, 146 carries for a total of 681 yards. He's been sharing the ball with DeAndre, even though DeAndre himself has had 50 more carries compared to him, about 50. But he also played in 1 game less. 2nd and 3. Caleb Williams, that is, with another handoff that goes back to Monangai up the middle again, and that was for 9. It's a 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the Chicago 39-yard line. Where are y'all tapping in from? Let us know down below. Let us know where you guys are tapping on in from and how you guys got here. Would love to hear what you guys have to say about this game. Are you a Bears fan? Are you a Packers fan? Are you an Eagles fan? Where are y'all at in regards to this game? 8:30 left here in quarter number 1. Bears, by the way, 5-1 at home, they said. Williams again in the gun, gets the snap, throws it up the middle. The catch made by Walker for 15 yards. It was a diving catch at the 39-yard line, just inside the 40. Why am I playing that? We're rooting against the Bears. What is going on, JJ? This is not a neutral game because this is more so of a watch party. That's just what's going on, man. Read the room. 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Williams, play action. He's going to roll to the right side, run past the 40, and take it to the far side out of bounds at about the 45, 48-yard line. Got an extra 3 yards on the run there. We have Bears player down. Is that DJ Moore? DJ Moore got hit. Ooh, he got hit in the back. Man, as he was getting wide open, here came a linebacker just pushing him down, running at 100 miles per hour. And he is going to go get examined in the medical tent. It looks like that the athletic coaches are assisting him over to the sideline. They are. And there's the medical tent. 2nd and 1. He's actually sitting over on the sideline right now. Looked like he was going to the medical tent. But he's on the sideline. 2nd and 1 for Chicago. And the ball at the 39. Or at the 49, that is. Williams again gets the snap, throws it. That's going to be caught at the 40, down to the 30, and out at the 25 is Olamide Zaccheaus, the former Eagle. Able to make the catch, and Caleb Williams found him in stride. And a 27-yard pass, no pass rush at all whatsoever. And Caleb Williams just throwing it anywhere that he wants. And a wide open play, too. DJ Moore did just return. He's motioning. And so here's the snap. The catch made by Moore, takes it to the right side on the outside, inside the 20, inside the 15, down at the 13-yard line, and 1st and 10, the Bears are in the red zone. So far, 6 plays and just about 79 yards on this current drive by Chicago, who started at their own 8-yard line. So they're getting yards, and the Packers defense, we know how much they've been we know how much the game changes without Micah Parsons. Obviously, he's a big game changer, but you still would like to see them put up some more fight. Here's Williams with a handoff, a missed tackle up front, and a run up the middle for another 6 yards by DeAndre Swift. I couldn't tell who that was that missed the tackle in the backfield, but the Bears are knocking on the door. Come on. There's Swift, Moore, Zaccheaus, Cole Kmet, of course, as well as the tight end for the Chicago Bears. Romeo Dunze is not playing in this one. Neither is Luther Burden III. They got Devin Duvernay out there instead. Another handoff that goes to Swift, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage past the right guard. Or just to the right guard, that is, for no gain. Come on, hold him. Hold him, baby. Let's go. Please, please, please stop them. 3rd and 4. They got to get to the 3. Another handoff that goes to DeAndre Swift. Runs past the left guard, and not much other room for him to go. He's inside the 5, but he's down at the 4. And it'll be 4th and short. 4th and 1. Bears offense is going to go for it, and they will stay out there. Please get a stop. Some physicality, too, towards the end zone on the replay. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. There's Komet in motion right behind the quarterback, Caleb Williams. And the snap is overthrown, and it's going to go into the back to the 20. The snap is aborted, and we have a timeout taken at the 3:51 marker. That was a terrible snap made, and it just went over the head of Caleb Williams, and it was recovered at the Green Bay 22. And because of that, the Packers are going to take over. Can't script that. Both teams had their chances. They got into the red zone, and they were sniffing it, and they couldn't get in. That is bad. That's just terrible football. Dahlman had a very high snap. Monangai dove on top of it, back at the 22, and that's where the Packers will start off their next drive. Need a Packers win for the Eagles to slide up to the number 2 seed in the standings. If you are just tuning in for the first time, hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on the notification bell icons too, and that way you will know when we do go live. 18 more subs till we get to 8,200, by the way. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Got a doubleheader today. We did the Eagles game just before this, and with the playoff implications and the scenarios that are at stake, we're doing the Bears-Packers game right now. Sixers are down by 1. Okay, good. Thanks for keeping me updated. I really appreciate that. 80-79. Okay, good. I know it says it over on the ticker, but sometimes it takes a little bit of time to come up, and I appreciate the updates. It's 8:43 p.m. Eastern Time. Let us know where you guys are tapping on in from. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. You guys are the absolute best. You are. They had their chances. They did. They each had their chances. Bears really shot themselves in the foot on that drive. Okay. Jordan Love is going to go out there for his second drive of the game. He is 3 for 5 in the passing game. Had 25 passing yards on that first drive in particular. So far, 19 plays in this game. Each team combined has netted a total of 67 passing yards. Love in the gun. He gets the snap. He throws it, and that's going to be incomplete to Fitzpatrick. It was to the left. Fitzpatrick couldn't make the catch. It just hit the ground. John Fitzpatrick, the backup tight end right now for Luke Musgrave at the age of 25 years old. Went to Georgia College. 6 feet 7 inches tall. Okay. Come on, Love. Let's go. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Love hands it off to Josh Jacobs, who plows up the middle and tries to push the pile on forward, and he's not going to get much. He'll only get maybe 4. Yes, they'll call it 4 yards. Jarrett and Dexter right there at the 26 to meet him there. Okay. Let's go, Packers. Also, my brother was a big Packers fan. Do it for him, too. Add that to the equation as well. Jalen Reed was in motion. Triples to the left side. Jordan Love gets the snap. He drops back. Pressure's coming. He's going to run with the ball. He fakes the throw, and he's going to dive forward past the 30 to the 33, and that's good enough for a first down for Green Bay. Yes, Jordan Love stepping up, running for 13 yards. Actually, sorry, he got 7 yards there and took it to the 33-yard line. That's good for a first down by the Packers. Love under center. He drops back. He throws it to the right side. There's a first down sliding catch made by Romeo Doubs. And he is down at the 46. A sliding catch towards the near side. He hauled it on in. He just twirled his way out of bounds. And how he caught that above the turf. That was pretty impressive. And a nice play by Doubs. And a good throw, too. He wanted to throw it low, Jordan Love, and was able to just keep both feet in. He got it 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Let's go. Another first down by the Packers. 10 seconds left on the play clock, and Love is under center again. He's going to hand it off to Josh Jacobs. Runs up the middle, avoids a couple of tackles, and gets down to about the 43-yard line. The 50-yard line. Yes, that was the 50. Again, this is a little bit behind. He got to the 50 right there. It was a 4-yard run. Trey Edmonds got the tackle. Tremaine Edmonds, excuse me. 2nd and 6. Come on. Keep marching down that field, baby. Keep on going. 1:15 to go in the first quarter, and now 5 seconds left on the play clock. And there's another run up the middle. Jacob spins and turns and gets himself a first down on a gain of 7. After he got 6, Kevin Byard was ready to tackle him, and Josh Jacobs fought for that extra yard. He got it, and he's going back to the sideline with all smiles on his face and some pounds as well. Fist pumps. Probably should have said fist bumps instead. They used to call it, give me a little pound. But it's a fist bump. No score between the Bears and the Packers. Packers did burn a timeout. 5 seconds left on the play clock again for Jordan Love and the Packers offense. Love fakes the handoff. Play action pass. Looks to the left side. Throws it downfield. The catch was made, but the question is, was Watson in bounds? He was not. It was an incomplete pass. Supposed to be thrown right about to the Chicago 30-yard line. And he did not. He got 1 foot down, his right foot. I don't think he got his left foot in. Yeah. What's he doing? He didn't put both feet down. One did go down. If he would have kept that other foot down and just toe dragged it, it would have been good enough for a first. But the clock stops at 24 on the game clock. There's 3 seconds on the play clock. And Love drops back as he gets the snap again. Throws it up the middle. This one's going to be caught at the 30. Taken down to the 25. And inside the 22. Let's go. A 1st and 10. Jordan Love with a dart to Romeo Doubs for 20 yards. And that's going to take us into quarter number 2. That quarter went by very quickly. I mean, the game started at 8:20. We've played just 29 minutes. I mean, it's 29 minutes into the game, and we're going on into the second quarter. Oh, my goodness. Let's go. All right, Packers moving the ball. They're at the Chicago 23 and just outside of the red zone. Come on. If you are new to the channel, drop a like, drop a subscribe button as well, and hit the bell icon. Really happy to see you guys on here. Again, why are we doing this game? Because if the Packers win, the Eagles slide up to the number 2 seed, as they would be half a game above the Green Bay Packers. When we take a look at the NFL standings right now, The Bears are 10-4. The Packers are 9-4-1. And the Eagles are currently 10-5 as we speak. So that means that the Eagles right now are still in third place. They are half a game behind the Chicago Bears. If the Bears win, okay, that is pretty much going to seal the deal for the Eagles. There still could be a chance, but the Bears would have to lose 2 straight because the Eagles have the tiebreaker. The Bears have the tiebreaker against Philadelphia because they won the Black Friday game. Chicago. Let's go. Come on, Philly. Come on. So, yeah, we're hoping for a Packers win because then that would put them at 10-4-1. And the Eagles would actually still be half a game behind them. Yes, I stand corrected. But still, this does matter. It does matter. It does. That would still put the Eagles half a game behind them. That is correct. I wasn't doing the math correctly. It's 33 degrees out at Soldier Field. Okay. Love in the gun. He gets the snap. He's going to step up and throw it to the left side. That's going to be caught right behind the line of scrimmage by Josh Jacobs, and he runs for 6 yards and takes it to the 9. It'll be 1st and goal for the Green Bay Packers. They've been controlling the football for over the last 4 minutes and 27 seconds. Mavs 97, Sixers 91. Okay. Good. 2nd and 2. Love gets the snap, hands it off, and a run to the left side by Jacobs. He gets inside the 10. They'll mark him down at the 9. And that was 6 yards on the run by Josh Jacobs. Yes. Yes. Come on. Got to root for those Packers. 1st and goal. Love gets the snap, throws it over to Jacobs again, catches it inside or at the 11, and runs to about the 6. Now I should mark him down at the 5 because he showed it right on the line. It's 2nd and goal. Lou is back. What's up, Lou? 2nd and goal. Come on, Green Bay. Let's go, Packers. Let's go, Packers. Let's go, bum. 2nd and goal at the 5. Love. Shotgun formation again. 3 seconds left on the play clock. He gets the snap. Throws it to the right side. That's going to be juggled and incomplete. Darn it. And now it's 3rd and goal. It was technically a backwards pass, too. It was. So that'll be 3rd and 5. Luckily enough, the ball went out of bounds. Come on. 3rd and goal. At the 5. There's a bit timeout taken right here. Or a stoppage in play, really. I thought the timeout was signaled. But it's 3rd and goal. Get rid of those bots. Today is my first day of holiday vacation for the next week. I got the hot dog roller going, and I'm making chili cheese dogs. Yes, I remember you said that. That's so cool. That is awesome. That's awesome, man. 3rd and goal. Come on, Love. Packers at the 9. Love gets the snap, drops back, throws it to the end zone. Incomplete pass. Went over the head of Watson. No flags. And it's now 4th and goal. Fourth and goal, and what do you do here? You're going to take the 3? That's what the Packers elect to do. They are going to just take the points. Brandon McManus, 19 for 25 with his field goals this year. And he's going to go out there to kick a 26-yard field goal for Green Bay. 3 seconds left on the play clock. The ball is snapped. The ball is spotted, and the kick is good. Packers up 3-0 against the Chicago Bears. We'll take it. We'll play the fight song for that. They got the points. Didn't get the 7, but they took the points. And that's okay. That's all right. Chat. How is chat feeling right now? How we feeling? Ugh. Go. Sixers cannot lose on Tyler Steen Day. Funny. Man. 3-0 Green Bay. McManus got the 26-yard field goal to go. And the Packers have a 3-0 advantage. Lucis, I thought the Bears would come out fast this game. I personally thought that the Bears would come out firing too. But they had a missed opportunity. Like, that was... They had the ball. I know that they had to drive it a pretty long ways, but they started at the 8, and they were so close to getting in. And they just blew a golden opportunity. So. But I hear you. I do. I hear you loud and clear. I'm just looking at the standings, and I'm like, wow, the Chiefs really did not make it to the playoffs. It's just so funny. Dallas is eliminated, man. Wild. Thought the Packers, with all the injuries, might be demoralized. I didn't think that they were going to be demoralized, but I was thinking that there was going to be rust, or not necessarily rust, but just a miss, if you will, of Micah and just his presence, you know? The Cowboys, baby. All right. 3-0 Packers. 12:45 to go in quarter number 2. Let's go. Okay. Well, I'm not too surprised that their nickname are the Cardiac Bears, so I know that they're going to have something up their sleeve, says Cool J. I feel you. I hope that you're right today. I do. If the Bears do win, it's going to be really tough for the Eagles to get past them, because they would have to win. The Eagles would have to win out, and the Bears would have to lose the next 2 games. So this is just the better route. If the Packers win, then they'll just be half a game above the Eagles. And I think that that's the better route to take. 12:45 to go in quarter number 2. 3-0 Packers. And here's the kickoff, and that is going to be caught at the 20, taking it past the 30 to the 35, and down at the 37 is Blackwell. Honestly, not the best kickoff there. It was caught at the 16 by by Blackwell, and he took it to the 37. So just a 16-yard return. Okay. Really 21-yard return. Because, again, it was caught at the 16. I can't do math. There's a player down, though. That's Mosby for Green Bay. He's in a lot of pain. And with that, we have an injury timeout. And that is going to stop the clock. Mosby. Oh, man. Get that dub. Come on, Packers. Go, Pack, go. Go, Pack, go. It's just funny. It's hilarious. It is. Yeah, my brother would be happy. He liked the Packers. He did. He liked the uniforms. And they liked football. Sixers lead at 108-104 with 8:13 to go. Still plenty of time. Still plenty of time. Oh, man. All right. Here's a question that I have for my Eagles fans. If the regular season ended today and you were to face either the 49ers, the Bears, or the Packers, who would you rather play? Is my question to you. There's still a world technically where Detroit can get in and sneak its way into the playoffs. I understand that. But I'm not factoring that into the equation right now. They would actually need the Packers to lose. They would. That would be their best chance. But who would you rather face? Would you rather face the Bears, the Packers, or the Niners? If you're the Eagles. Appreciate that, Lou. Means a lot to me. JJ, my niece, just got back from her Make-A-Wish trip to Disney. She had an amazing time. That's awesome. Here's Williams again, handing it off to his running back, Monangai, and he is going to get himself about 6 yards on the carry. Second down, 4 yards to go at the 43. Lou says, I would want to play the Packers of those choices. And I tend to agree. If you were to give me, I think that we can beat any of those teams. I do. But if you were to ask me if I were to pick one of those three, it would be the Packers. Williams in the gun, gets the snap, and he throws it. And it's going to be caught shy of the first down marker, though. And it's just a gain of 3 yards by Monangai. Okay. Packers, because if they stay the way that they are now, the Packers would come here. Well, even if the Bears had to, even if the Niners had to come here, would you feel you would feel more comfortable, you're saying, with the Packers coming here than the 49ers, correct? If the Packers were totally healthy, then I'd say the Bears. Okay, that's fair too. I agree with that. Here's 1st and 10. There we go. Hardcore says, or the Niners. Yes. So Caleb Williams made a short pass to the left side. They actually called it defensive holding. It was a 5-yard penalty. So it's a 1st and 10 right at the 42-yard line. Okay. That was the penalty there. Missed a play before, and that was Monangai who caught a 7-yard pass. You threw the Niners in at the end, so they are officially an afterthought. I did. I did throw them in at the end. I did. Also remember, because we won our division, it would be a home game no matter the record. Yes. Yes, correct. But there's a world, right, where the Bears would have to come to Philly too. That's why I said that. Williams in the gun, gets the snap, throws it to the right, and that's incomplete. Supposed to go to DJ Moore, he wasn't even looking. And it's a 2nd and 10. But yeah, that's why I brought it up too. Because it would be a home game no matter what. I would want to play the Bears at home again, though. I'd like to get revenge. I would. There's a handoff to Kyle Monangai, and he's going to run up the middle for just 2 yards. It's 3rd and 8 at the Green Bay 40. Correct, for the first round. Yes, that is correct. There's also a world where the Lions could get into. And if they somehow squeak in and we get the 2 seed and we have to play the Lions, I would be scared of that. I wouldn't like that. The Bears destroyed us, so they are scary. Yes, we could get any of those teams still. A lot still up in the air this year, yeah. It's like baseball, man. There was a lot of scenarios that just came down to like the very last day. A lot of scenarios this year in baseball, too. 3rd and 13 after the false start was called on Wright. Come on. 3-0 Packers. Williams in the gun gets the snap. He drops back. He's looking deep down the field. And he's still hanging onto the ball, rolling to the right, fires it over towards the far sideline, incomplete, out of bounds anyways. And 4th down territory for the Chicago Bears. And Taylor is going to go out there to punt the football as the Packers defense does its job. This is the Lions could be feisty. If they find a way to sneak in, I wouldn't feel comfortable playing them. I just wouldn't. I feel like that they would be out for blood. Which is interesting. Torrey Taylor, the Bears punter, is going to pop this one up and boot it out of bounds to about the 2. That was a great punt. Wow. Just got it right to the 2, inside the 5, and the Packers have to start right there. That was well executed. I mean, he could not have punted that any better. Really, that was impressive. And the Packers and the Bears will be right back. So will we. I'm going to take a very quick step off. right, let's go. Packers have to start at their own 2-yard line. And we shall see how things go for Green Bay. Okay. Actually, start at the 5. Excuse me. 1st and 10 for the Green Bay Packers. Shotgun formation and a handoff to Wilson, Emmanuel Wilson, for 5 yards. Past the right guard and down at about the 15. Or the 10, it is. Again, got to look back and I got to do the math. So he's at the 10-yard line. 9 minutes to go. It's probably so cold there. Yeah, it really is. They said that the weather in this game, I have it up here somewhere. Love in the gun again, gets the snap, throws it, and that's going to be caught. They get the first down. The ball spotted at the 17-yard line of Green Bay territory. What did they say? They said that, I'm looking at ESPN right now. It's 36 degrees. But it's very windy, I thought it said. At least I thought. 8 first downs for the Packers, 6 for the Bears, and it's a 3-0 game. Ironic. 8:20 minutes to go. Or 8:20 to go in the second quarter. Love, play action pass, looking deep, and nowhere to go. He is down. He is sacked. There is a flag thrown. And let's see where the flags... it's right... The flags were thrown right behind Jordan Love. He went down pretty hard. Uh-oh, that's not good. The trainers are out there. He's laying down flat on his back. His knees are curled up. Oh, my gosh. He got bulldozed right there by Booker. They're going to call roughing the passer. That will result in a 15-yard penalty and be good enough for a first down. But more importantly, Jordan Love got hurt. Also got banged in the helmet, too, from the knee, and he is still down. Prayers in the chat for Jordan Love. That is like the last thing that the Packers need. That is awful. Darn. That sucks. Man. That would be a bummer. That would be a bummer. It's 95 in Sydney. 95 in Sydney? Oh my gosh. It's like summertime over there. Don't want to see good players get hurt, or anyone for that matter. Yeah, that would really blow it, man. Like I'm a big sports fan. I really am, and I like watching competitors go out there, and I get annoyed. I do. I get the fan in me gets a little bit annoyed because I feel like I'm sort of robbed from an experience, and I know that this is part of the contract, and this is what we sign up for. I get it. It's like it's part of the contract. I get it, but still, it's just it's annoying. It is. I just want to see a good game. Take off injuries on Madden, please. Hardcore says it is summer over there. Hardcore, happy to see you on here, man. I'm happy to see everybody on here. Shout out to Hardcore, though. It's 33 here. It is. It's cold. Would you rather be cold? Or would you rather be really hot? Jordan Love is going back into the blue medical tent. I'll try to get updates as I go. Malik Willis is going to come on in at quarterback as Jordan Love went down helmet to helmet. All right. The ball at the 32. 1st and 10 for Green Bay. And it's at the Packers' 32-yard line. Willis is going to hand it off to Wilson, and he gets 4 yards running up the middle, and that'll stop him after a gain of 4. All right, how the Sixers doing now? I need an update. It's almost done. Flyers lost in a shootout. That was before the Eagles game, wasn't it? 7:28 to go in this second quarter. Packers line up. Willis has Jaden Reed in motion. They're going to hand it off. And another run up the middle. And that is not good for a first down, but they do get 5 yards on that run, and they will certainly take that. So it's a 3rd and short. There's Jordan Love walking over back to... He's walking with the trainer. I don't know if he's going back to the sideline or if he's going back to the tunnel. He's headed to the locker room. Oh, darn it. He's headed to the locker room. It's not out there. It's Willis who's out there instead. 3rd and 1. Another handoff. That time it goes to Josh Jacobs. He gets wrapped up and taken down at the line of scrimmage by Jarrett. Grady Jarrett makes the tackle. And a timeout is going to be burned by the Green Bay Packers. That's going to be their second timeout that they will take as the play clock went down to 5 seconds on the 4th and 1. Darn. Just got shoveled snow this week. I prefer being cold, but I like spring and summer. I like spring. I like fall. But yeah, I prefer being cold too. I really don't like being so hot. Scott says, I love summer. Interesting. Yeah, you strike me as a summer guy. 119, 112. Let's go. Wow, back-to-back. That's without that wouldn't be the case. They would have to win the division. Never mind. 4th and 1. I mean, they could play them, maybe around. That would have to be the NFC Finals. All right, here we go. Willis gets the snap. It's a QB sneak. He goes to the left side, past the 50, over to the Chicago 46, and that's good enough for a first down for Green Bay. Nice. Fake the handoff to Wilson. The defense thought that he was gonna hand it off to him, and that was sold absolutely perfectly by him. They couldn't execute that any better. 1st and 10. Packers move the sticks. No Jordan Love. He's in the locker room. Willis again under center. Gets the snap. Play action pass. He's looking. He steps up. Climbs the pocket. Takes it past the 40. Slides at the 41. At the 39, that is. And he scrambled for 7 yards. 7 yards, and it's now 2nd down. I really liked that run that they ran. I wish that the Eagles would do something like that. Even on the an actual QB or a fake handoff like that. That was perfect. 2nd and 3. Reed again in motion, going from left to right. Here's a little pitch back to Wilson as he runs up the middle. Gets it. A pitch back to Wilson as he runs up the middle. Gets 6 yards. And that'll move the chains and put the ball at the 33-yard line of Chicago. Another first down by Green Bay. They're doing a great job on the ground. Let's go. They lead it 3-0. They're milking the clock. 5:43 on this drive. 9 plays, 66 yards. And so the Packers continue to just run the ball. It's at the 33 of Chicago. Receiver in motion. Another handoff, and this time it goes to Brooks for 4 yards on the run. Chris Brooks with a 4-yard carry up the middle, and he is inside the Chicago 30. For the Green Bay Packers, Willis gets the snap, looks to the right, throws it. A first down catch made by Wilson, and he got it. Nice. Or Dontavion Wicks it was. It was a 6-yard catch by Dontavion, and that's good enough for another first down. Sixers win. Let's go. Back-to-back dubs for the Sixers. I'll take it. All right. Let's go. Nice. Very good. All right, here's a handoff to Wilson as he runs up the middle, and the Bears are going to burn a timeout. That'll be their first timeout that they use. 2nd and 6 at the Chicago 19. Let's go, baby. It's a big W. I can't wait to watch the highlights. Can't wait. I'll take that. Let's go 3 for 4. Let's go 3 for 4. Flyers lost. Eagles won. Sixers won. Get that Packers dub. Let's go. It's a nice win. I can't wait to watch the highlights. Okay, 2:24 to go in the second quarter. Another handoff and running to the outside past the 20 to the 15 to the 10, and down at the 5 is Wilson. 14 yards on the run, and Byer chased him out of bounds. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. The Packers knocking on the door. They are 5 yards away from getting into the end zone and making it a 2-possession lead. Let's go. Yes. First and goal. Let's go, Green Bay. Go, Pack, go. Go, Pack, go. Where are the birds? Where are those Eagles in the chats? Drop those birds, baby. Sir says Big W down by 5 at the 4th. I'll take it, man. I wish the game would have been on Monday. Gotta wait till Tuesday. First and goal for the Green Bay Packers. Come on, get in. Get in, baby. Again, we're rooting for the Packers because if the Packers win, then the Eagles are just half a game behind them for the 2 seed. If the Bears win, the Eagles are technically 2 games behind them because the Bears have the tiebreaker. Packers are 9-4-1. Eagles right now are 10-6. After winning today. Get it in. Go, Pack, go. I hate waiting. I sniff a touchdown coming. I sniff it coming. All right. The 2-minute warning is done. Willis still out there for Jordan Love. It's past the 2-minute warning. Packers are going to line him up. Willis under center. He'll get the snap. He's looking to the end zone to the right side. That's deflected and incomplete by Stevenson. He was trying to go to Dobbs, and it was incomplete. And it's now 2nd and goal. Dang it. TJ Edwards almost blocked that too. Just went out of his hands. I mean, he was covered well. 2nd and goal at the 5. Jacobs is the running back right next to Willis over on his right. Willis going to hand it off and getting 1 yard up the middle and being tackled by a plowful of Bears defenders is Josh Jacobs. It's just good for 1 yard, and the Bears are going to burn their second time out. It's 3rd and goal at the 4. A little bit more quiet in this one. It's probably going to get louder in the second half, I would assume. First quarter went by quick. Second quarter, pretty much how I expected it, to really slow the game down. Come on. Let's go. Get it in. They break the huddle. Triples to the right for Green Bay. Willis with 15 seconds left on the play clock. He gets the snap. Looks to the left. Now looks down straight ahead. Throws it. It's incomplete again. Byard with the coverage. And the pass was incomplete to Watson. And the field goal unit is going to go out there. They're not going to take a gamble this time. And they're going to rely on McManus's legs again to just take the 3. That pass actually was not a good one, because he was covered up the middle too. There's a 22-yard field goal attempt for McManus. The ball was snapped, the ball was spotted, and the kick is good. Still a one-possession game. However, it is 6-0 Green Bay. Able to add on an extra 3 points, and McManus 2 for 2 today. Knocked down a 26-yarder earlier in the second quarter, and it's a 22-yarder with 1:41 to go as the first half is winding down. We'll be back in just a little bit. Packers up 6-0 against the Bears. Don't go anywhere. All right, 6-0 Packers against the Chicago Bears. 1 minute and 41 seconds to go. It is 32 degrees. Winds are blowing at 21 miles per hour out in Chicago. It is really cold over there. 6-0 Packers out at Soldier Field. And Caleb Williams is going to have a chance to try to at least tie the game and potentially give the Bears the lead on this drive. Unless, of course, something crazy happens on special teams. Here's the kick by McManus. This ball is launched and caught at the end zone, and taking a knee, of course, is going to be Watson, and the Bears are going to start things off at their own 35. Excuse. Each team still has one timeout remaining. All right, come on. Let's go defense. Hold them. Hold them here. Bears going from right to left. Williams in the gun. 10 seconds are left on the play clock. He gets the snap. He drops back. He throws it. That's going to be caught at the 44 and down to the 45, or the 49 that is Loveland. Got a wide open catch. And that was good enough for a first down. And so 1:20 left to go in this first half. Williams in the gun again, gets the snap, looks to the left side, throws it, and that's incomplete. And the game clock stops with 1:13 to go. It's 2nd and 10. Come on. Caleb today 4 for 7 with his passes. 4 for 7 so far. With 65 passing yards. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Here's the snap by Williams. He's looking to pass. Throws it up the middle. Wide open catch. Shy of the first down marker, though. Got it right at the logo. And that was to Olamide Zaccheaus for 6 yards. And now 3rd down coming up. 58 seconds left in this second quarter. Williams drops back as he gets the snap, throws it to the right side. That's incomplete. And the Packers are going to get the ball back. It's 4th and 4 with 51 seconds to go, unless they decide to go for it here. And the offense is going to stay out. They might try to draw them off sides or something. And I think that's probably what they're thinking. 13 seconds left on the play clock as they break the huddle. Packers have got to stay disciplined. 6-man rush up front. 1 second left on the play clock. And there's the flag. Delay of game called. That's exactly what they tried to do. And now the punting unit is going to go out there as that sends the ball back to the 50-yard line. Okay. They held him. They did. That's good. I will take that. Bears are also going to get the ball to start off the second half, too. Just wanted to make sure that I said that as well. They will get the return. Taylor out to punt the ball again. He had a nice punt earlier. This time, this ball is launched and caught inside the 10 at the 8. And that's another nice punt. Fair catch signaled by Romeo Dobbs. And some pushing and shoving going on between some Packers and Bears players. I didn't see a flag signaled, but I wonder if they're going to throw in a flag now. These guys have to be separated. No, they didn't throw any flags. I am going to take a step off once this half is done. Caleb not great in the first half. No, not at all. He has looked really cold. Looked like that there was some back and forth action between the both of them. All right, so Willis is going to take a knee, and one more, and that will take us to the half. Again, no Jordan Love. It's a big loss. Don't know if he's going to return for the second half. I haven't seen on the injury report if he's ruled out. But that is not good for the Packers. There's the second knee, and that's going to wrap up the first half. Packers up 6-0 against the Chicago Bears as we go into halftime. Low-scoring game, just 2 field goals by McManus, one from 26, the other one from 22. We'll take a step off, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for more action. Packers, Bears, be right back. All right, we're back. Here we go. Philadelphia Eagles, of course, won their game earlier today. They played at the 5 o'clock hour against the Washington Commanders. And, well, they're waiting to see what happens in this game in regards to just seeding. If the Chicago Bears, so the Bears are down 6-0, and the Packers, of course, have the lead. Right now, if we just, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the standings really quickly because this game definitely does have a bearing on playoff seeding right now, and that's why we're doing this game. So right now, as we speak, the Philadelphia Eagles are half a game behind the Chicago Bears, technically speaking in the standings, but really they're a game and a half behind them because Chicago does own the tiebreaker. If the Eagles win, if the Bears lose, okay, the Bears are 10-4, Eagles are 10-5, the Packers are 9-4-1. If the Packers hang on and win, then the Packers would be 10-4-1. The Eagles would be 10-5, and the Eagles would just be half a game behind the Packers. If the Eagles did tie, the Eagles would be half a game behind Green Bay if the Packers win. Eagles also technically have the tiebreaker over the Green Bay Packers too. But we are rooting for the Packers because the Bears, it's a tougher route to get the number 2 seed over Chicago, and it's much easier to get it over the Green Bay Packers. And that's why we are Packers fans tonight and not Bears fans. The Eagles are locked into either the 3 seed or the 2. So it's the 3 seed onward. They have that locked up. They cannot finish at the 4. So that is where things do stand right now. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this game down below. It's been a low-scoring game. Packers have had their chances. I know that Jordan Love got hurt, and I don't know if he's going to return for the second half or not. But that is obviously a big loss for the Green Bay Packers, and that just goes without saying. But yeah, Malik Willis has been getting a lot of snaps, of course, as he's taken over. He's their only quarterback that they have left. So he's their third string, or their second string guy that they have. And we're ready to get things started with the third quarter right now. Again, 6-0. Jordan Love is officially ruled out for the rest of the game. Just got the word on Fox. So he is done. He is not available. So that stings. The Bears also will get the ball and receive to start off the third quarter. If we just take a look at some really quick stats, the Packers have had 39 plays. The Bears have had just 20. They had a chance, the Bears, on the first drive. I know that they started at their own 8-yard line, but they had a golden opportunity to try to get it into the end zone. They got all the way down to the 5 and just could not convert. Really was within the 5. McManus is going to go out there to punt it, and the Bears will have the football first as McManus kicks it for about 66 yards, and that's going to be caught by Duvernay, who takes it past the 10, the 20, the 30, and down to the 34 he goes by Isaiah McDuffie on special teams. Running with the ball has been a factor for the Green Bay Packers today. 38 rushing yards for Emmanuel Wilson and 27 for Josh Jacobs. You also saw Malik Willis get himself a big run on a 4th down. It was for 13 yards, but he has 4 keepers and 18 yards on those keepers. Bears are going from left to right. 6-0 Green Bay. And they show a 6-man rush up front. Here's the snap and the handoff. And that goes to DeAndre Swift. And he'll just get a couple of yards there. Not much. Wooden tackles him. And so does Riley by the waist. They'll call it 2nd and 8. Okay. All right. Come on. Defense better step up here. Shotgun formation again. Williams gets the snap. Pressure's coming. He has to throw it, and he does. And that's going to be caught at the 30, taking it past the 40, the 50, the 40, inside the 35, and out of bounds at the 30 is Kyle Manangai to the near side. 30 yards on that play. Really, it was 25. Yes. 34 yards on the play. To number 25, Kyle Manangai. Jeez. Big play for the Bears, and that's not what the Packers wanted. It's now 1st and 10. Swift is the running back. They're going to pitch it to DeAndre, and he is going to lose yards. He ran to the left and got absolutely demolished by Loveland. And that was a nice play, a loss of 3. And it's now 2nd and long. Good. Romeo Dobbs is going to come on out. Here we go. Love again in the shotgun. Play action pass. He's looking deep down the center. Throws it. That was nearly picked off. Oh, it was so close by Isaiah McDuffie. And the pass was incomplete to Cole Loveland. Darn it. Just missed the pick. Went right on his hands. And just slipped out. Gosh, Colston Loveland was the target. It's now 3rd down. And this is big. 3rd and 12. The Bears are 1 for 4 on 3rd down tonight. Williams gets the snap. Soft throw. Back to the 40. He does get past the line of scrimmage and takes it to about the 28-yard line. And the Bears are going to get a field goal out of this, or go for a field goal attempt, I should say, with Santos. This is Cairo Santos. He's had overall a pretty good year. This will be his first field goal attempt today. Bears just trying to get on the board. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Santos 21 for 26 this year with his field goal makes. This is a 46-yard field goal attempt. Again, it's pretty windy. Uprights moving. The ball is snapped. The ball is spotted, and the kick is good. It goes right through the right crossbar, so it's good. It's 6-3. And that's the 3rd field goal today in this game. So the Bears do get on the board. It's a 6-3 game. Packers still have the lead. Timeout taken with 12:12 to go in quarter number 3. Scott, what's up, Scott? Scott, how about that Sixers win? It's pretty nice, huh? Pretty cool. Again, I haven't watched the game, but that sounds cool that they beat the Dallas Mavericks on a back-to-back. JJ, what's up, buddy? How you doing? I'm doing good, my friend. How are you? I'm happy to see you on here, dude. I am. I'm very happy. I'm a little bit more quiet in this one, but I think that's just how the vibes are. I feel like that the Eagles had themselves a really nice win, and this is one of those games like where you just kick your feet back. You relax, and you just watch what's going on. Okay, but the Bears do get a field goal. McManus had a 26-yarder for the Packers in the early part of the second quarter, and then he made it 6-0 on a 22-yarder with 1:41 left in quarter number 2. Cairo Santos just knocked down a 46-yarder. And that's how it's a 6-3 game. Packers are going to get the football for the first time in this second half. Green Bay, I give them credit. They've dominated the clock so far. They just got to keep it up. And again, this is without Jordan Love. Monangai did really well against the Eagles. He did. Felt like he was really explosive. DeAndre Swift was not bad either, but Swift to me in this game has had a more quiet game. And Monangai has been really good. Oh, man. Get that W. Let's go Packers. It's 9:58 p.m. Eastern Time. Still, of course, plenty of time to go in this second half. Ben Johnson, of course, the head coach for the Chicago Bears, and Matt LaFleur for the Green Bay Packers. Kickoff by Santos, and this ball is launched high and deep and back end over end. Touchback for the Green Bay Packers, and they will set up shop at their own 35-yard line. Sorry if you hear the honking in the background. That's definitely out of my control. Packers and Bears have met up 212 times. 211 before this one. Scott, that was a good win. All right, 1st and 10 for the Green Bay Packers as they move from right to left. Willis gets the snap. He is looking down the right side, throws it. That's going to be caught at the 45 and taking it inside the 40 is Musgrave. That's 26 yards on that beautiful dot by Willis. Got wide open, got separation, had the turnaround, made an awesome catch. Good throw by Willis. Got it right in stride to Musgrave, and that'll move the chains. Big time. Big time play there. Okay, 6-3 Packers. 11:30 to go in quarter number 3. Dual receivers on the right side. And now Wicks in motion. They're going to flip it as the snap to Willis was good, and Josh Jacobs got the little toss. It was a 3-yard pass, and he goes down at the 36. Down at the 36-yard line. I like the little creativity there. That was not a bad play. Really wasn't a bad call. They tried to do something a little bit creative there. That's nice. All right, 2nd and 7. Let's go. Another receiver in motion for the Packers. As Willis gets the snap, he's going to hand it off. This time it goes to Williams, and he gets over to the 30-yard line. Down he goes as Byard and Dexter tackle him, and it's now 3rd and 1. Just a little bit short of the first down marker, but still pretty good job by the Packers moving the football. And let's see if they can move the chains for the second time on this drive. Goes on over to the sideline. Okay. 10:20 to go in quarter number 3. They break the huddle again. They're 2 for 6 on 3rd down tonight. 2 seconds left again on the play clock. Willis fakes the handoff. He's going to loft it over to the right side. The catch made by Musgrave, and another first down out at the 25 of Chicago territory. I really like what they're designing here. It just seems like that things are rolling their way. Musgrave again, just nobody on him. No safeties, nothing. A lot of time to make the catch. Just an easy throw by Willis, scrambling out of the pocket and getting himself another first down. Let's go. Reed in motion going from right to left. Willis again gets the snap. He's looking. Pressure's coming. He escapes the sack. Goes to the right side. Pump fakes on a throw. Escapes another tackle and takes it past the 20. Inside the 15 for a first down. Oh my goodness. Willis using his legs and somehow not even avoided a sack. Not only did he avoid a sack, he avoided another tackle too and just ran out of bounds. He was really mobile with his legs there, and that was just all skill. Chicago had him on the ropes, and we have a player down. It's a Packers player. Certainly don't like that. Jaden Reed got hurt, and he is sitting up, holding his right knee. And Christian Watson was also injured too. I don't know if they collided or what, but according to NFL Jesus, both of them were down. Malik Willis is losing his mind, says Lou. Dude, that's insane. Good night, Scott. Thanks so much for being on here, man. Appreciate you. Willis is making plays, and I love it. I love it. Guys are stepping up. Christian Watson and Jaden Reed and Jordan Love. Gosh. Everybody's getting banged up for them. Not a good time to, I guess, be a Packers fan. Ball is at the Chicago 14-yard line. Again, we have an injury timeout as two receivers were injured for the Green Bay Packers. Crazy. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button as well. And turn on the notification bell icons, folks. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. You guys are the absolute best. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys like the Eagles. If you like the Sixers and if you like the Philadelphia Phillies, this is the channel for you. We go live. We do old school radio play-by-play style, old-fashioned way on this channel. And it's cool. It's really a privilege to be able to do this. And we have a lot of fun. Yeah, Watson and Reed did collide with each other on a route. That's what happened. Okay, 1st and 10 at the 14 of Chicago for the Green Bay Packers. Under center is Willis. He gets the snap, hands it off to Jacobs, who avoids a tackle as he runs and plunges his way up the middle, gets past the 10 and down to the 9-yard line he goes, diving on forward. It is 2nd and 5. Didn't get the first down. Don't know why I played the air horn there. Apologies about that. Just continue the lineup in the shotgun. 8:30 left in this third frame. Jordan Love is not out there. He is out for the rest of the game in concussion protocol. 3 seconds left on the play clock again. Willis fakes the handoff. He's going to run it himself this time past the right guard. He jukes his way. Did he get the first down? They will say that he did. It's 1st and goal inside the 5. He got to the 4, and he uses his legs yet again. Nice. Let's go. And he gets himself another yard, so now it's first. So now it is 1st and goal at the 4. He originally, did not get it. It was 3rd and inches, and now it's a first down. So it is 1st and goal. They're at the Chicago 4-yard line. Come on, Packers. Let's go. Go, Pack, go, baby. Help out those birds. Win this week, lose next week. Let's go. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Willis again under center. He'll hand it off over to Jacobs. Runs up the middle, gets him between the hashes. He's at the 2. And the ball, did it come loose? There's a pile-on of players, and the referees are trying to separate to see who has the ball. The ball was fumbled. The Bears think that they have it, and the referees are trying to separate everyone. And this could be huge. The ball got fumbled by Josh Jacobs. Trey Edmonds got on top of it, and the Bears recover it at their own 2-yard line. Oh, my goodness. The Packers missing another opportunity, and that turnover was huge. Absolutely huge. The ball got punched out. Jacobs could not hang on to it, and Edmonds dove on top of it. It actually slipped out of his hand really quickly, but then he was able to recover it. And the Bears have it inside their own 5-yard line. Packers fail, and the Bears take over. Darn it. Dang. 6:57 to go in the third quarter. They are going to review this, though. They're going to say that this is going to be a booth review because now the question is he down? Or was he down by contacts? So they took a timeout. That was a great drive, too. Then just such a brutal way to end that, really. That was bad. That was awful. Timeout at the 6:57 marker. I think that that's a clear fumble. I think that the graphics just put that on there a little bit late. A turnover on downs in the red zone and a fumble in the red zone. Crazy. Okay. $18 more subs until we get to 8,200. Let's keep going, man. Keep on going. That's a bad turnover. Man, we need the Packers to win, dude. Need the Packers to just help us out. Can they just do us a solid for once, please? That was the first turnover of the game. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bears, and they start inside their own 5. They'll start exactly at the 2. Monangai is the running back, and they're going to hand it off to him as he runs up the middle, escapes the right guard, or runs past the right guard, and takes it past the 5, the 10, and down to the 15 he goes on a 13-yard run by Kyle Monangai. Again, talked about it before, this guy just continues to do a good job running towards the right and creating some space. He has a little power to him and some pizzazz plays too. Just great footwork, spinning out of a tackle by the feet and keeping his feet on the ground. Doing a good job. 1st and 10 for the Bears. They're going to pitch it back over to Monangai. Runs up the middle again. Down at the 18 he goes by Wooden and McDuffie. And it's now 2nd and 7. Good. Ooh, okay. Come on, man. stop those Bears. Just 77 yards on the ground for Chicago. Monangai gets the handoff again, and he's tackled for a loss of a yard by Walker and Cox. Nice. It's 3rd and 8. Good play by Quay Walker, too. Got right past the teeth of the defense. The center couldn't block him out, and he came right directly to him and got past him. Nice. 3rd down. Defense. Williams gets the snap, has pressure, throws it. It's caught at the 20, and nowhere to go after that as Bullard and an Enagbear tackled DJ Moore. The catch was good. The reception was good. However, it's still shy of a 1st down, and that is going to result in special teams going out there. The punting unit will take on over, and the Packers are going to get the ball back. Okay. Taylor again with another punt. He's had 2 very good ones today. This time he launches it, and it's going to bounce inside the 40 and dangle inside the 36 to about the 35.5. But they'll call it at the 36. That's where the Packers will start things off at their own 36-yard line. I'm going to take one more step off. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. See you soon. No touchdowns in this game so far between the Packers and the Bears. Just 3 field goals. It's a 6-3 Green Bay lead. And Packers offense is going to go back out there with Malik Willis at the head of the helm, not Jordan Love. He is under center, Willis that is. And he'll get the snap. He hands it off, and that's going to go to Josh Jacobs, who gets a couple of blockers, runs up the middle, and gets himself a 1st down. That was Wilson, actually, who got 12 yards, and he took it to the Green Bay 48-yard line. Nice. Good. Got a block from the center up the middle, too. You could see that defensive tackle was trying to get some separation and just couldn't. He got eaten up. He did. Reed in motion, and they're going to hand it off to him. It's a jet sweep, and he runs to the outside and takes it to the Chicago 46. It's a gain of 6 yards for the Packers. And now 2nd and 4. They pushed up first things first to 3 p.m. Eastern time. Wow. They pushed it back, I should say. That used to be like the 8 o'clock show on Fox. 2nd and 4. And this time they're going to go with an empty backfield. 3:05 left to go in this third quarter. Willis calling for the football, gets the snap, and we're going to have a false start called. Movement up front by Musgrave. And that's going to send them back to their own 49. If you are tuning on in, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button as well. And turn on the bell icons. Luke Musgrave. That's called for the penalty, and that's not a good one here. Penalties are never really good, but just so far 7 in this game. 2 for the Packers, 5 for the Bears. Willis under center again. Going from right to left. Musgrave in motion. And here's the snap. Fake handoff. Play action pass. And the throw to the right. And that's going to be hauled on in by Watson. He somehow hung on to that ball. He juggled it for a sec. And that's going to be another first down for those Packers. Nice. Good play, too. Pass rush came just a little bit late there. Beautiful dot by Willis today in this game. 4 for 6 in the passing game with 47 passing yards. Lovett 77 passing yards on 13 passes. 3 seconds are left on the play clock again. And he'll get the snap, another handoff, and it goes back to Wilson as he launches his way up the middle. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, the former Bird, tackles him at the 36-yard line. And they'll call it a 2nd and 5. They've got to get to the Chicago 31. What's up, Philly? How are you, my friend? Let's go. 1:40 left to go. All right, come on, man. The chili dogs came out great. Good. I'll read the comment in just a sec. 5 seconds left on the play clock for the Packers. They're going to run the ball again, hand it off back to Wilson as he took it past the right guard, tried to push after a gain of 1, and they get an extra 2. That certainly does help. They don't get the first down, but that certainly does make a difference. Montrez Sweat and Kevin Byard do make the stop. It's 3rd and short now. Dude, the Gatorade cups came flying onto the field. That's how windy it is over there. Got me a Roadcaster, my friend. That's what I use. I have the Roadcaster. Here's the snap again. Willis looks downfield, fires it. That's caught at the 5. Taken to the end zone. Romeo Doubs on the touchdown. Let's go. Romeo Doubs able to make it 12-3. 33 seconds left in this third quarter. There's a penalty called on the Packers. And hold up a second. I believe that came after the touchdown. Let's see again. That was a nice catch by Doubs. He caught it right over the shoulder in stride and took it right to the end zone. 12-3 and a much-needed touchdown. Good throw by Willis. The catch made by Doubs. The penalty was on Jaden Reed for taunting, and that is a 15-yard penalty, by the way. So taunting was called after the touchdown catch. But regardless, 12-3. Let's go. Yeah, I got a Roadcaster, my friend. That's what I use. That is what I use. We have a timeout taken with 33 seconds to go in the third. Was there a timeout officially signaled? It said timeout on ESPN, but I didn't see. Okay, oh, a timeout in the action. Okay. But before that, that's going to come after the extra point. Here comes the extra point. McManus's kick is good. Got it right on through. That was not a smooth sailing kick, but he just got it. And the Packers lead it by 10. Let's go. Yes. Drop those cheese in the chats. Let's go. That's big. 13-3. And no problem, my friend. It was nice. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Yes. Nice. That could be the game the way the Bears offense is playing. It could be. I don't think it is. I think that the Bears can still easily make this a game, and that they will make this a game. I hope not. I want the Packers to get that W, of course. Make us half a game behind Green Bay, and then root for Green Bay to lose next week, and us to, of course, beat the Bills. If we lose to the Bills, it's done. We're just going to stick with the 3 seed. The Packers next week, as I look at the schedule, the Packers next week, they play on Saturday. I believe that's how it works. The team that they play is the Ravens. They do. They play Saturday night. It's at 8 o'clock. I will not be able to do that game. I will not be able to do any games from Friday to Monday, unfortunately. But, yes, the Packers do play on Saturday night. And that's going to be a big game, too. Eagles play Sunday. They play Sunday at 4:25 against the Bills. Okay. 13-3, 33 seconds left here in this third quarter. Both teams still have all 3 timeouts. Oh, man. This one has been a snooze fest. It just has. Not a lot of action. Slow football game. Very windy. And I kind of like it. This is like baseball vibes to me. Here's the kick. And this is going to be caught at the 10, taking it past the 20, and down at the 30 is Blackwell. There's going to be a flag thrown, though, and that's going to go on Chicago, the kicking team, for offensive holding, the receiving team, that is. And that is going to result in a 1st and 10 at the Chicago 20. So it's a 10-yard penalty, essentially. 27 seconds left. That took about 6 seconds off the game clock. Packers up by 10 with 27 seconds to go in the third quarter. Eagles technically still have a shot at the 1 seed, but the Seahawks are pretty much going to have to lose. They would have to lose 2 out of 3 as well. And that's going to be tough. Here we go. Williams back out there for the Chicago Bears. It hasn't really been the best day for him. He's going to hand it off to DeAndre Swift as he runs up the middle. Gets himself maybe 4 yards. He does. Okay, it's 4 yards, and they'll call it 2nd and 6. And that's going to wrap up the third quarter. We still have plenty of football left to go. One more frame. It'll be the fourth quarter in just a little bit. After the break, we'll see you for the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. All right, here we go. We start off the fourth quarter. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Bears go from right to left. Williams and again gets the snap. Drops back over towards the 15. Fires down the center, and that's going to be caught at the 45 by DJ Moore. And a big gain. That was for 22 yards. He's down at the 46-yard line. And so a big gain of 22 on that throw by Caleb Williams. That was into the breadbasket. And a wide open catch by DJ Moore. Nice play by him. Darn it. Can't leave him wide open. Okay. Williams again going to hand it off. And the run up the middle to DeAndre Swift. And that's good enough for them to get 9. Just missed the first down. 2nd and 1, they'll call it. And the ball spotted in Green Bay territory at the 45 still. Oh, man. This would be, what, a 63-yard field goal? Yes. Clock still running down. Komet in motion. They're going to hand it off again. Up the middle to DeAndre Swift. Give it to the hot hand, and it works. They get a first down on a gain of 7 yards on the ground up the middle again. And the Bears move the chains. 5 plays and 48 yards manufactured by Chicago in the span of 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Oregon's up 48-13 on JMU in the college football playoffs. Thanks for telling me about that, too. I was really curious about that. Another handoff up the middle, back to DeAndre Swift again, and he does get 5, maybe 6. Yes, he got to the 32. 13 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Packers have put up 309 yards and have dominated the clock. They're winning that battle. They've had the ball for 29 minutes, close to it. 2nd and 3. Come on, get a stop. Komet again in motion. Another handoff back to Swift up the middle. Gets himself a first down. And he will be marked down at the 24. McDuffie and Walker tackle him. But it's another first down. And the Packers just not doing a good job at stopping the run. Their run defense has been really bad, specifically on this drive. Darn. Oh, man. 5 rushing plays and 1 passing play on this drive for the Bears. Williams under center. Moore in motion. Williams gets the snap, avoids a sack, rolls out to the right. He has time, throws it to the near sideline, and that's incomplete to Olamide Zaccheaus. And the clock does stop with 11:48 to go. His IQ is really good. I mean, I know he hasn't had the best game today. He's 9 for 15 with 129 passing yards, but that doesn't mean that he does not impact the game. He still is just... You can't give him any sort of room. You can't. Moore again in motion, going from left to right. Another handoff back to DeAndre Swift, and that was just good enough for a yard. They were lucky that they got that out of him. And it'll be 3rd and 9. Ball at the Green Bay 23. This would be a 41-yard field goal. If they hold them to a 3 here, then that's a success. 11:18 to go in the fourth quarter. Come on, Packers. Williams in the gun again. 9 seconds left on the play clock. 5 seconds left on the play clock. The ball is not hiked yet. And now it is. And here he gets the snap, pass rush coming, and he has to throw it away, and he does, towards the far sideline. And the clock stops with exactly 10:57 to go in the fourth quarter, and here comes the field goal unit. There is a flag thrown. We'll see what this flag is. It's not intentional grounding. Is it? They did. They called intentional grounding on Williams. Yeah. As soon as he got the ball, he just threw it immediately. And so it's a 10-yard penalty. And this is now going to be a 33-yard field goal. Okay. Changes things just a little bit. 13-3. This is a 4th and 21. Technically speaking. It's really windy again. You could see the goalposts shifting back and forth. And sorry, this is a 51-yard field goal for Santos because of the penalty. So it was at the 33, so yes, it's a 51-yard field goal. Okay. Big one here. Bears trying to make it back to a one-possession game. The ball is snapped. It's spotted. The kick is up, and it just goes through. Looked like it was going to tail to the right, and then it just came back nearly at the last second. Gosh. And it's now 13-6. So the Bears down by 7. They get themselves another 3. Santos knocked down a 46-yarder before, and this time he gets 1 to go from 51. It's back to a one-possession game, and 10:52 left to go in the fourth quarter. Just like that. All right, one more step off. This is it. And then I'm done with the breaks. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Okay, here we go. Santos is going to kick it off again for the Chicago Bears. And here it comes. This one is long, and it is going to be caught at the 2, taking it to the 10, on the numbers at the 20 to the right, and past the 30, and being tackled past the 35. Down at the 37 is Williams. That was a 35-yard return. That was pretty impressive, actually, how he was able to get just over to the 37 like that. Okay. Packers will set things up at their own 37. And they could use a long drive here from Malik Willis. Again, Jordan Love is not out there. Left the game with a concussion after getting hit in the head. And that's certainly not what Packers fans wanted. Here's a play-action pass for Willis. He escapes the tackle and then maneuvers to the right side. Then he's going to slide past the line of scrimmage. There's a late flag thrown, and that's going to go against the Bears. They will call it on Brisker for unnecessary roughness. Willis slid, and then Wilker, obviously they're trying to protect the quarterback there, just sort of elbowed him in the head. But I think that he slid a little bit late, if I'm being completely honest with you. But unnecessary roughness does give the Packers a 15-yard penalty, and the ball is going to be at the 44 of Chicago. Each team still has all 3 timeouts left, and there's 10 minutes and 30 seconds left in regulation. Packers up by 7. 13-6 is the score to be exact. It's the 8th penalty of the game for the Bears. Packers line up again. Doubles to both sides. And here is the snap. Fake handoff and another jet sweep that goes over to Golden, and he runs to the outside, and he was able to get 3 yards. Fitzpatrick did get banged up a little bit, though, on the play. That's John Fitzpatrick, the backup tight end, currently speaking for the Green Bay Packers. He is sitting up and now is laying down, and we're going to have another timeout taken, another injury timeout. It's been just happening all the time. It's been happening a lot to the Packers in this game. Everybody's going down. They had two receivers, Watson and Dobbs, run on into each other, and they were down for a little bit. And then both of them stayed in. And, of course, Jordan Love came out of the game. And then this time it's Fitzpatrick that gets hurt. Darn it. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. It's Saturday, man. We've been streaming for 5.5 hours. What time did we start? 5. The first game started at 5. So it's been about 6 hours of streaming. I think we really got started at 4:40, so that makes sense. It's been 6 hours of streaming so far today. And then tomorrow we have off. And then we're off Monday, as far as calling the games go. And then Tuesday we're back for the Sixers. And then we go into the break. That's it. Tuesday's the only Sixers game I'm doing. I'm not doing the Eagles on Sunday. I'll make sure I post an announcement about it. But I will be away. I will be away this weekend from Friday to Monday. And will not be covering the Eagles or the Sixers. Got to take the breaks while I can, of course, before baseball season starts. And, yeah. So, how's everybody doing, though? Everybody doing all right? Everybody hanging on in there? If you're still tuning in. Probably didn't look like it, but as a fan, watching that Eagles game, I did have a lot of adrenaline. I did. Maybe you couldn't tell, but as a fan, that game drained me a little bit. John Fitzpatrick just got carted off the field. That's bad. Ray McLeod was on him. Or Nick McLeod, that is, excuse me. And he got hurt. 2nd and 8. Okay, Willis under center. Jayden Reed motioning from right to left. 9.5 minutes remaining in quarter number 4. Willis gets the snap, fakes the handoff. He's at the 50. He has time. Turns around, looking to throw, and now climb the pocket, and he will slide past the 40 and down to the 35, just shy of the first down marker. He was able to scramble his way out of the pocket, looked like he was going to throw, did a little pump fake with his throwing hand, and did a very good job at getting space, attacking the holes, and sliding just near the first down marker. Let's go. 3rd and 1. Clock going down with 8:45 left. Another handoff and a run up the middle by Wilson, and he gets a first down. That's going to move the chains. Another first down for the Green Bay Packers, and that was huge. Good. It's Emmanuel Wilson on the carry. That's his 11th one today. His 10th one today, for 61 yards. 8:10 in exchange to go in the 4th. Empty backfield not an empty backfield. Willis was under center. They're going to hand it off again to Wilson, and he gets maybe 4 yards there. And he does. It'll be 2nd and 6 right at the 28. Come on. Willis again for the Packers. Ready to get the snap. And he does. Here's a handoff. A run up the middle, past the 25. Taken inside the 20. And backing his way right to the 16 is Wilson. Let's go, baby. Love the physicality. Love the tenacity. That's how you do it. Yes. That was an awesome run. A very good run by Wilson. Backpedaling his way after he got 9 yards. And then just took it for an extra 3 to get himself to the 14. Or to the 16, that is. All right, sir. Another jet sweep by the Green Bay Packers. And that was just for 2 yards to Jaden Reed. The Bears are going to burn a timeout. They will take a timeout here. 2nd and 8. As the Packers are in the red zone. Let's go. Come on. Come on, baby. They will take a timeout here. That's the first one. Come on. Okay. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Packers lined up. Willis under center again. And there's the snap and the handoff. And the run up the middle, not for much, by Wilson. 2 yards. Another tackle by Montrez Sweat. And that puts the Packers at the Chicago 12. And it's now 3rd down. Gotta get to the 6. Let's go. Get it back to a 2-possession game. 5:55 left in the 4th quarter. A touchdown would be great. 3 receivers on the left side. Willis gets the snap. Throws it to the left. That's caught by Reed behind the line of scrimmage. He takes it for another 3 yards. And he is out of bounds. He got pushed. He got pushed and knocked down inbounds. And the clock is going to continue to tick. And McManus is going to go out there. This will be, again, 4th down territory. It's 4th and 3. And so a 28-yard field goal coming up to give the Packers a 2-possession lead. Can he do it? Let's go. 5 seconds left on the play clock. McManus has done his job so far tonight. The ball was snapped. The ball was spotted. The kick is just good. Got it. Right through the left upright. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. Wow. 16-6. It just stayed in. Let's go. He just got it in. Wow. Back to a 2-possession lead. Great. Come on, Packers. Still time to go. 5:03 left to be exact. There's still time left in this game. But the field goal there was big. Can't believe he just hooked it inside. Barely. Just barely. Packers still have all 3 timeouts left. The Bears have 2. McManus on the kickoff here. It's going to be coming on up right now. Let's go, Scott. Let's bleep and go. Come on. Here's the kickoff. This is high. And it's going to be caught at the 5. Taking the past the 10 to the 20 to the 30 and down at the 33 towards the outside. On the return is Blackwell. Actually, we'll confirm that he got to the 32. But it was inside the 35 nonetheless. Play defense here, baby. Play defense. End the madness now. Caleb Williams back out there for the Bears. It has not been the best day for him at all. 10 for 18 in the passing game with 140 passing yards. He'll get the snap and drop back to the 25. He throws it up the middle. The catch is made by Cole Kmet. And he takes it to the 43 of Chicago. And that'll move the sticks. And the clock is still ticking. 4:40 left in the fourth quarter. 16-6. Green Bay has the upper hand. Williams gets the snap again, looks up the middle, throws it, and that's incomplete, deflected out of the hands of Olamide Zaccheaus. And good job by Quay Walker on the coverage. Nice. It is 2nd and 10. Clock stops with 4:31 to go in the fourth quarter. Let's go. Okay. 2nd and 10 at the Chicago 43. Williams gets the snap. He has time. Throws it again up the middle, and a dropped pass wide open. Olamide Zaccheaus. That was zipped perfectly to him, and he would have caught that thing right at about the 45 of Green Bay territory. He was right there. He could not have thrown that any better. That was right to him. It hit him right in the chest. Okay, so it's incomplete. It's now 3rd and 10. 2 drop passes tonight, and that was critical for Chicago. Bears get the snap. Williams maneuvers. He's going to run with the ball past the 50 and slide to the 47-yard line, and that'll move the chains. 4 minutes and 13 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Okay. And they move the sticks, and now they are going to stop the clock here. As the snap was made, there was a stoppage. And I wonder if they're going to test to see if he officially got the first down. Yes. He was short. Oh, wow. He was just short by a half yard. Oh, gosh. They said that he was short by half a yard, and he was. That was the right call. That is close, though. Looking at the replay again. That is close. They're going to call 3rd and a couple of inches. This is big. 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Here's the snap to Williams. He's going to run. He'll get the first down and more past the 40, inside the 35. And so he does get a first down. Just got it right to the 36. Darn it. 3:40 left in this fourth quarter. By the way, they still have the 2-minute warning, too. Williams in the gun, gets the snap, drops back, looks deep, fires to the right side, and that is incomplete and out of bounds. He threw it away, got it off, and the clock stops with 3:32 to go. Got it that time. Head first dive. Remember, it's where you start the slide, not where you end up. That's true. That is true. All right, 2nd and 10 at the Green Bay 36. And the Bears line up. This time they go with an empty backfield. 5 seconds left on the play clock. The snap made to Caleb Williams. Shotgun snap, and the throw is battered around and incomplete. Supposed to go to DJ Moore. And that was at about the 15. That would have been a 21-yard pass. And Moore could not hang on to it. They actually said that Bullard also got a hand on it too. It's now 3rd and 10. And again, 3 minutes and 27 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Bears are 1 for 8 on 3rd down. Here's the snap again. And Williams in trouble. Flag thrown on the Packers, I assume. The play will continue running with the ball. Going on out towards the far side is Caleb Williams. And scratch what I said, that's going to be a holding call on Dahlman for the Chicago Bears. That's a bad call for them. 3rd and 20. As it's a 10-yard penalty. It's a big call. Huge call there. 3rd and long. Come on. Hold them. 10 seconds on the play clock. Williams in the gun, gets the snap, drops back, looks down the field, pressure's coming, and down he goes. He also lost the ball. There's a flag thrown as well on top of everything. The sack was originally recorded by Brinson, but they are going to say that there's a penalty and a face mask called on Green Bay, and that's another big call, and that's going to result in a 15-yard penalty, and the Bears are going to have it at the 31 of Green Bay for a first down. That's a bad play for Green Bay. Again, when you have them on the ropes, 3rd and 20, and all of a sudden that just gets erased. And the right call again. Brunson just got a hold of that face mask. And that is brutal. Absolutely brutal. And he's mad at himself. He knows it. And you also stopped the clock, too. That's the other thing about it. Bears line up again. Zacchaeus in motion. Williams gets the snap, throws it down the field, and that is incomplete. In the vicinity to go to Walker. And the clock stops at 3:05. Darn. Yeah, that was the right call. That was a pivotal call. And yeah, he did have a receiver. Yep. 186 yards on the ground for the Packers and just 132 for the Bears. 161 in the air game for Green Bay and 140 for the Bears. 3 seconds are left on the play clock again for Caleb Williams. Here comes the shotgun snap, a throw up the middle, and a diving catch made at the 25. And that's where the receiver gets stuffed. That was actually Kyle Monangai used in the passing game. And it's now 3rd and 4. Another shotgun snap again from Williams, and the throw is going to be made, and that is going to be good enough for a first down, but they're going to call another flag, and that's going to go on DJ Moore for an illegal shift. The penalties have been bad on this drive for both teams. And they're going to replay third down. They'll replay it, and it'll be 3rd and 9 back at the 20. Okay. Man. Caleb is not accurate. Not in this game. Still got the 2-minute warning, too. Williams drops back as he gets the snap, throws it up the middle. The catch is made. It was a short pass, though. And down at the 25 is going to be DJ Moore. And they're not going to take any gambles. They're just going to go for the 3 here and try to make it back to a one-possession game with Santos. And honestly, they probably should try to get this off in time because they only have 2 timeouts left. That's it. They got to hurry here. 2:13 to go in the fourth quarter. 2:10 now. They haven't even started it. This is a 43-yard attempt. At this point, it's going to take them to the 2-minute warning. The ball was snapped. The ball was spotted. The kick is good. It's a 16-9 game, but that took too much time for the Bears. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and obviously the Bears are now going to have to go for the onside kick. That's without a question. They only have 2 timeouts left. Wow. 16-9 is the score. Packers up by 7. Let's go. Hang on, baby. I hear you. Hear you loud and clear. Hang on, Green Bay. Not the prettiest game. But get that W. I want that 2 seed. I really want that 2 seed. I do. I want it. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell icons too, and that way you will know when we do go live. We've been streaming for just over 6 hours so far today. And once this game is done, that's going to be it for us. If you guys like our commentary, if you like our broadcasting style, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Packers are up by 7. If they win, the Eagles are half a game behind the Packers for the 2 seed, which means that the Packers would have to lose one of the next 2 games, and the Eagles would have to win against the Bills and the Commanders again. Come on, Packers. Without Jordan Love, too. Caleb has had a really bad game. Not good. Man. Just waiting. It's just a waiting game now. I'm not going to say it. I was going to say something, and then I decided, you know what, I'm not going to do it. So they are going to go for the onside kick. In the NFL this year, the onside kick has only been successful 4 of 47 times, and this one is going to be caught by the Packers. But I believe that the ball was fumbled on the onside kick. Uh-oh. This is a big call. Bears... do they have it? Do the Bears have it? They're separating the pylon. It's going to be Chicago football. Oh, my goodness. The onside kick was successful, and the Bears are going to get the ball back. 1:56 to go in a shocking sequence on the fumble by Dobbs. He fumbled it. He lost it and could not get a good grip on that football. And the ball is recovered at the Chicago 47. Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. That's the 5th time this year that a team has recovered the onside kick. Now, a player was down as well. And that was Dobbs. Dobbs did get banged up on that play, and he is going on over to the sideline. Obviously, that's also a loss for the Packers, too, because he's one of their top receivers. But Caleb Williams is going to get a chance to try to tie the game here. And if he really wants to, if they get into the end zone, they can go for the win. Packers still have all 3 timeouts left. Larry says, I like your broadcasting style. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Oh, my gosh. Got it right at the 40. Okay, Williams in the gun gets the snap. Here's the throw, and that's going to be caught right at the 50-yard line by Cole Kmet for 3 yards. Excuse me. 1:40 left in this 4th quarter, and the drive, of course, continues for Chicago. Williams gets the snap, throws it to the left side. That's going to be caught, and down at the 40-yard line goes Loveland, and that was a 10-yard gain. Isaiah McDuffie on the tackle. They have 2 timeouts left, and the clock is still ticking. 1:15 to go in the 4th quarter. Duels to the left and the right. Here's a throw down Broadway or toward the center by Williams, and that's caught again by Swift, and he gets past the 35 down to the Green Bay 32. And it's 2nd and 2, and Chicago is going to burn a timeout with 1:04 left to go. Oh, my gosh. This is a game because the Bears recovered the onside kick. Because it was fumbled by Dobbs. A crazy fumble, dude. Crazy. Okay. Hang on, man. Hang on. I don't like this. I don't like this. 2nd and 2, 65 seconds left. Williams gets the snap, looks deep down the center, throws it, and what a catch made at the 12 by DJ Moore. He climbed up, he caught it, he hauled it in against Valentine, and he is down at the 12. 45 seconds left to go, and the Bears are knocking on the door. 40 seconds left now. Williams lines him up, gets the snap, throws it to the left side. The catch made at the 6, and out of bounds is Olamide Zaccheaus towards the near sideline. Getting space, getting time, and again, they stop the clock. They still have 1 timeout left, too. They do. What a catch by Moore. Oh, no. This is absolutely wild. 2nd and 4 at the 6. Come on. Please stop them. Can't believe it. Williams lines him up again. Triples to the left. He gets the snap. He's looking to the left. Throws it to the end zone over the head of Zaccheaus. And the clock stops at 32 seconds. Okay. Hold on, baby. Come on, Packers. We need you. We need you, Green Bay. Please. Went over the head of Zaccheaus. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Just a wild sequence of events for the Bears. 8 seconds left on the play clock. Williams in the gun. He gets the snap, drops back to the 15, fires again to the end zone, and that's going to hit the crossbar. And it's now 4th down territory and the game on the line. Still at the 6. They got to get it in. 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. They still have 1 timeout left, of course. Come on. A nail-biter now. 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Williams lines him up. 9 seconds left on the play clock. He gets the snap. Drops back. Pressure's coming. He throws it to the end zone. And the catch is made. Was he in? Was he in? He was. Touchdown for Caleb Williams. Oh my gosh. Ja'Day Walker just kept it in. He caught it, he hauled it, and he got his tippy toes on the ground as he made the catch. That was just a heck of a play. A nice pass by Williams. And just a ridiculous catch. Santos is going to try to tie the game here with the extra points. Oh my gosh. Packers still have all 3 timeouts. The extra point, here it is. It's good, and we're tied. Who would have thunk that the Bears would come back and tie this game 16-16? And again, 24 seconds to go. Willis is going to have the chance to come up with a game-winning drive if he wants to, because, again, the Packers still have all 3 timeouts. Gosh. They did not go for the 2. They went for the tie. Wow. I didn't even think about a tie. A tie does not help the Eagles. Seconds left in this 4th quarter. A game that you thought, a lot of people would have thought that the game would have been over, even going on into the 2-minute warning. And that was not the case. Here's the kick by Santos. It's a line drive. That's going to be caught at the 5, taking it past the 10, outside over to the 20, and running past a couple of defenders to the 26 is Williams. And now 17 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Okay. Let's see what they do here. 1st and 10. Remember, they still have all 3 timeouts. 23 seconds on the game clock. We're tied at 16 apiece. The Bears are 10-4. The Packers 9-4-1. Willis will line them up. Jordan Love out of the game due to a concussion they suffered in the first half. Here's Willis, who gets the snap. He drops back. Pressure's coming, and he is sacked for a loss of 6 yards. The former Commander Montrez Sweat takes him down like a domino, and that is going to wrap up the 4th quarter, and we're going to go into overtime. Tied at 16, and we are going into OT. Willis came right from behind and just pinned him down. Got him right on his stomach, too. He's a big dude, gotta tell you. Montrez Sweat, that is. I'm sorry. I say Willis, I did. So we're going into overtime. 10 minutes. Of course, in OT. And let's see. Let's listen on in. Okay. Here's the coin toss. They're explaining the rules, of course. Each team has 2 timeouts. There's no coach's challenge. Green Bay is on the call heads. Heads. And let's see. The Bears win as tails was called. Green Bay called heads. It ended up being tails, and the Bears are going to receive the ball first. Wow. Okay, we're going to start overtime in just a little bit. Come on, Green Bay, do it for Philly. Come on, man. I can't believe that they just... The Romeo Doubs has got to just be so angry with himself for just misplaying that onside kick. Because honestly, it really wasn't a good onside kick. Just could not hang on to it. He's got to be so angry. That's how football goes, though. It ain't over till it's over. It's just how it is. Long Ball's here. What's up, Long Ball? Man, please help us out. Help a brother out, please. Bears and the Eagles. The Bears have the tiebreaker. So that's why Eagles fans are rooting for the Packers. That's why. Packers had the game won, and then bam. Yeah. I know. Williams had that pass right. What did I tell you, Lou? I said that Caleb could have a very bad game, but when he's given an opportunity and he has to be clutch, you don't want to drip blood. I didn't say those exact words, but if he's going to, if you're going to keep him involved in the game, he'll make a play. And he did. He did. I'm curious as to why they didn't go for the win. I'm sure that Ben Johnson's going to be asked that in the post game. Wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised about that. That's how Jalen is too. Yep. Whether you like him or not, you keep him involved in the game, he can still beat you with clock management and with his legs. Jalen will be bad, but then he comes through in the clutch. Yep. All right, here we go. The Packers, are going to receive the ball first as the kick is going to be launched and caught at the 2-yard line and taking it past the 15 to the 21 is Williams on the return. It was a 21-yard return for him. And that'll sub shop for the Packers at the 21. And sorry, the Bears decided, because the Bears ended up winning the coin toss, they deferred. So the Packers have got to score here. That makes sense. All right, Willis, here he comes. Please. Please, dude. Willis under center. His running back is Wilson. They're going to use him on the handoff as he runs past the left guard and in between the hash marks to about the 24-yard line. And that's where he's down. 2nd and 7. Overtime underway. What a game it's been between the Packers and the Bears. No Jordan Love. And the Packers had this game. They were up at one point. It was 16-6. With the 2-minute warning. And then the Bears just tied it. They recovered the onside kick, and they were able to tie it with a touchdown. Here's Wilson again in the gun. Gets the snap, drops back, throws it. The catch is made at the 45, and down at the 50, inside the 45 of Chicago territory is Jayden Reed. A 31-yard gain on that pass by Willis to Jayden Reed. Wide open as Byard missed his assignment. Okay, that helps move the sticks, and there is a first down, and that is big. Open gap, running out to the right side, and catching it with a big play. Jacobs on the left side of Willis and Wilson on the other side. And they're going to hand it off to Jacobs, and this will be for 3 yards. Or Williams, that is. Williams was on the left, and Jacobs was on the right. So Williams runs up the middle, gets himself 3 yards. It's now 2nd down and 7. 8 minutes left in OT. Swift today, 51 yards for him on the ground on 12 rushes, averaging about 4.3 yards per carry. Monangai for the Bears, 39 rushing yards on 8 carries. Manuel Wilson, leading the way for the Packers, 82 rushing yards on 14 attempts. Here's the snap by Willis. He throws it up the middle. The catch made by Wicks for 6 yards, just shy of the first down marker. They'll mark him down at the Chicago 36-yard line. And Green Bay is going to take a timeout here. 3rd and 1 at the 36 of Chicago. Come on. What do you think? Are they going to pass it or are they going to run is the question. Are they going to pass it or are they going to run the ball? Again, the clock stopped with 6:58 to go in overtime. My back. It's 11:25 p.m. Eastern Time. Run it or throw it. So Green Bay burns its first timeout of OT. They have one more left in their back pocket. Come on, man. 3rd and 1. 6:58 to go in overtime. Willis under center. Triples to the left. Willis fakes the handoff. He's going to run, and he gets tangled and twisted and turned. Got back to the line of scrimmage. The Bears defense was ready for him, and it's now 4th and 1. Oh, man. 4th and 1 coming on up for the Packers. Scrambled and just had nowhere to go. TJ Edwards, the former Eagle, took him down from behind. They're going to go for it. The offense stays out there. 8 seconds left on the play clock. Wicks in motion. Willis under center, and they're gonna misplay the ball there. The ball got fumbled on the snap, and it was recovered by Green Bay, but it doesn't matter because the Bears are gonna take over at the 46. Oh my gosh, another bad snap for the Green Bay Packers, and the Chicago Bears have a chance if they get in field goal range to win this game. Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. If they get in field goal range, it's over for the Packers. Darn. What an annoying game if you're a Packers fan. 6:10 to go in overtime. Williams, all he has to do is get into field goal range, and it's done. Here we go. Here's the snap. Williams in the gun. He drops back. He has a little bit of time. He's looking to throw it to the sideline, and it's out of bounds. 2nd down and 10. I've been Larry. This game was done until Larry turned up holding a script. Says Scott. That's funny. To be fair, though, I think that Larry came on just as it was going into OT, right? Man. Come on. 2nd and 10. Next score wins. Williams under center. Gonna hand it off to the running back Monangai as he fights for yards up the middle. The ball gets popped out. It got popped out by Monangai. The Packers, do they have it? Yes, they do. They got it. Oh, refs are coming together, though. They are coming together. They just ruled that Swift, who was running with the ball, was not Monangai. Got the ball taken out of his hands, but now the question is, was he down? Oh, was he down? Was he down by contact? He was on his back. They initially ruled it as a fumble. They will reverse it, and it's going to be 3rd and 3. Okay. 3rd and 3, he was down. Williams in the gun again, gets the snap. They're going to hand it off, and this time taking it inside the 50 to the 46 is Monangai for 11 yards. Man, he was down. Swift was just down by contact. He was. 5:15 to go in overtime. This would be a 64-yard field goal here. Next score wins. 5:05 to go. Monangai had a big run. And now the Packers have got to sack Caleb. Fake the handoff. As the snap is made, Williams looks downfield, looks deep, fires it, and that is... Did he catch it? Did he hang on? He did! Oh my goodness, DJ Moore with a just incredible acrobatic catch in the end zone, and the Bears win and get a 46-yard touchdown off the heroics of Caleb Williams. And that is how the game ends. The Packers choke a 10-point lead after the 2-minute warning. And the Chicago Bears defy the odds and come back and beat Green Bay 22-16. Just a ridiculous throw by Williams over the shoulder. Incredible catch. He was covered, DJ Moore, very well too. And with the way that he caught that, that was just A+ on that catch. And he held on perfectly with that right hand. I mean, he was tagged all over. And the game is over. 22-16 as the Bears come back and win. Unreal. That was bonkers. That was absolutely insane. Are you freaking kidding me? DJ Moore is now being interviewed on Fox. 5 catches, and that one right there was an all-timer for him. Really. That was big. So the Packers lose, which means that the Eagles most likely are now locked into the 3 seed because the Bears ended up winning. Essentially what would have to happen is that the Bears would have to lose the next 2 games. And the Eagles would have to win the next 2 games, of course, if the Eagles want to get the 2. But the Bears pretty much have locked it up. And that was a big-time win for them. What a comeback. Whew, what a game. Wild, ridiculous, absolutely maddening of a finish. And that's how it ends. That's going to wrap it up for me, man. We're done streaming today. We were streaming for a while. I have some stuff that I do have to get done. I will be back on Tuesday for the next Sixers game. So make sure that you're on the lookout for that. And then we're off. We're off after that is done. So that'll be fun. And, yeah, I will catch you all in the next one. Go Birds. At least they got the W today, but and they got themselves a playoff spot, but could have used a little bit of help from those Packers. They didn't get it, and that was a little bit tough, but it was still a W for the Birds, and we'll definitely take that. All right, Laila Tov, good night, and I will catch you all on the next one. Goodbye.